Hi guys, this is Yashi. Welcome back to Crypto News today. Let's get started. Let's hit record. Let's see what's happening. Bitcoin down today 1%. BNB down 1.5%. Ethereum down 2.2%. Kronos still down, but we didn't see. Yeah, we saw recovery in the past 2 days after a big crash, but now it has a negative trend. Why am I looking at Kronos? Because Kronos, of all the bigger exchanges, the one that seems to be most under scrutiny after the FTX scandals. Now to the actual news. CoinDesk. FTX Bahamas arm files for gap bankruptcy protection in the US. Yes, they're trying to pull funds from pretty much any kind of, let's say, LLC they have all around the world, including Bahamas. To some people, they say that the creditors will be able to only get 8 to 12 cents on the dollars. Why? Well, with all the FTX stuff that was going on, they literally spent the customer money. So there isn't too much left. On to the second one. Crypto lender BlockFi preps for possible bankruptcy filing after the FTX woes. So we saw Crypto.com as the first people under scrutiny, first large people. The second one now is BlockFi. Why? They seem to have had a lot of funds and a lot of connections with FTX, and not having that money available anymore could bring them under, let's say, bankruptcy situation. Will it happen? We don't know. Fact is that they stopped withdrawals, so we see if they're gonna continue or if everything is going back to normal. On to the next one here. Institution take bearish stance on Bitcoin, create arbitrage opportunity. I won't go too much into detail on this. So there's negative stance among the big players. If you're fighting against the big players, you're losing money. So just want to make you aware. Luna Foundation spent 2.8 billion defending UST peg third-party audit fines. So as you remember, a few months ago, Terra Luna and UST, the stablecoin of the Luna Foundation that was more based on algorithmic trading, kind of lost its peg. Terra Luna tried to fight it and bring it back to the $1, 1 UST in the peg, and they spent a couple of $1 billion in doing it. Failed miserably, and then you know the story, it all failed. Daquan had let's say, the courage, the balls to post about how what they did is technically better compared to what FTX did. They did an algorithmic mistake while FTX literally stole the funds. Well, I don't know. Daquan went through a lot of criticism on the way that he behaved, so not really a good thing what he did. With that said, they still don't know where he is, especially after Interpol kind of put a red notice on finding him. On to the last two here. FTX collapse will likely lead to an extended crypto winter. I mean, this is something we saw already with the general sentiment about crypto now because of FTX. People transitioning to crypto will be less and less than before on a pace until they will be comfortable again. Last but not least, actually no, that's all for now. Let's gonna go on crypto news. Crypto lender BlockFi pauses platform activity, prepares for bankruptcy amid FTX drama. Won't go too much into detail of this. We already mentioned it in Coin Desk, so we're gonna go straight on to the next one. Hottest pre-sale 2022. This is something I mentioned a few days ago. Robot Era, a metaverse that has virtually functionality. Coming soon. How to buy. I mean, the process is pretty much the same. You need a wallet, DeFi, and then you place an order. Very simple. I won't go too much into detail of it. I don't want to, let's say, shield them. However, it's good to know that this metaverse project is gaining some traction across multiple article websites. On to the last one. South Korean regulators set to launch crypto auditing guidelines. This is good news. Kind of fits perfectly what is happening now. They want to add some auditing standards to bigger crypto projects, and this is South Korea. Won't go too much into detail again, but we have another large, let's say, government trying to get into crypto, trying to put some guidelines, trying to make it safer. On to Cointelegraph. Bitcoin miners send less Bitcoin to exchanges since 2020, halving despite FTX. We saw a brief uptick in miner sales on exchanges with the trend already returning to normal. So we saw miners getting out of the market and now stuff is getting normal again. So means that Bitcoin isn't that unsafe anymore as people were mentioning in the past week. Especially with the whole situation where mining is becoming more expensive than Bitcoin itself. So many miners are working in the negative, with some mining companies starting to be in liquidity issues, starting to also file for bankruptcy. On to key trading, the key to bridging the gap between crypto and TradeFi. What is a source of funds check? So we saw some institutions and company talking about source of funds check, finding a way to see whether the crypto that was purchased came from good, let's say, transactions, or if they were questionable. This article mostly talks about the concept. They do not talk about how to do it. What they say is that the source of fund check tracks all transactions coming in and out of a client's cryptocurrency wallet and traces the original source of the funds. While one cannot expect a bank clerk to go through a customer crypto activity transaction by transaction, a report of this sort is beneficial when investors want to legitimize their common wealth, their crypto wealth, which makes sense. Somebody claims to be a Bitcoin billionaire. Yeah, how did you get there? What did you do? And something like this could help out. UAE regulator adopts blockchain to speed up commercial judgments. The United Arabs have a lot of international transactions, so you will have a lot of international key players when it comes to litigation and stuff. The cool thing of blockchain is accessible from everywhere, it's very transparent and allows everybody to see everything that is happening. This is the reason why the United Arabs would like to adopt blockchain technology to actually start to help out with these international commercial litigations, which is a pretty good idea in my opinion. On to the next one, Tim Draper, one of the, let's say, big positive people on Bitcoin, is still positive on 250k Bitcoin price prediction. Why did I add this article here? Because it's a little bit of positivity into the crypto world, which we need that. US national crypto laws should look like New York's, says state regulator. You would like for there to be a framework nationally that looks like the New York has, because I think it is proving itself to be a very robust and sustainable regime. I mean, after 2008, after new, let's say, regulation that was added, the stock market, with some exceptions, but you also need to understand there's a lot of stocks out there, didn't have as many issues. Trying to bring similar, let's say, regulations to crypto could help the crypto environment across, according to this FDIC employee. They also say that there is no partnership between the FDIC and any crypto project, which could be, in my opinion, very interesting. This is my opinion and this is not the article. As you may know, the FDIC is what insures savings and bank accounts up to $200,000 or $250,000. If you see a bank that says FDIC insured, if you have in $250K and the bank dies, you still gotta get the $250K back. It will take some time, but you'll get it back. If, for example, FTX would have been insured by FDIC and would have complied with FDIC things in a, let's say, scenario where the FDIC would insure crypto companies, most of the investors in FTX that had money in FTX would have gotten their funds back in the value, I don't know, you need to figure that out, but they would have had something back. So, introducing the FDIC for bigger crypto exchanges could actually be a pretty good idea to help more people transition into crypto. But at the same time, the regulation is what crypto people are against, because that's the beauty of crypto. So it's a double-edged sword. Just wanted to mention it. Let's see what's going to happen. FDIC to prioritize crypto risk assessment as banks perform poorly in Q2. Pretty much the same thing I just said. They want to start talking about crypto, with some people, of course, against it, Elizabeth Warren, and some more pro. And guys, this is all for now. Hope this gave you some good insight. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one. Ciao!